Have you ever felt like life just slammed its doors in your face? Like the lights went out in every room you once called home, and all those Friday nights filled with voices and music are now just memories that echo through an empty phone. There was a time the calendar overflowed with laughter, with dinners, messages, spontaneous drives through town. But now the silence is so thick, it feels like drowning in a world that somehow lets you go without a sound. You try to trace it back the moment it all began to vanish. Was it one choice, one winter, one conversation too short? Or did it slip away like warmth, leaving a tired body, until all you had left was the weight of your own thoughts? You used to be the first to show up and the last to leave, always smiling, always present, always alive. Now you sit by the window with a drink that dulls the ticking, wondering if this life is something you're meant to survive. You tell yourself it's just a phase, just a low point, just a storm, but the days stretch out like broken film in a projector, and no one's calling, no one's knocking, and the silence comes a lecture on how far you've fallen from the version of you that once believed that things would always be okay, that you'd always be loved, that you'd always belong, that you'd always belong. And it broke without warning, without mercy, like a rope snapping under the weight of years. Now you live in a loop of questions with no answers, of half-hearted mornings and tearless fears. But there are two little eyes that still see the sun in you, a heart that doesn't need you to be perfect, just present. And though everything around you feels like ash, they are the roots that still hold you to the earth. You go to work wearing a skin that doesn't fit anymore, smiling at people who have no idea you're barely breathing. And when you get home, you just sit in the same corner where yesterday died, scrolling through a world you're no longer part of, watching lives move forward while yours just hides. You're not lazy, God, you'd give anything for motivation, but this heaviness is a chain that wraps tighter with every failed attempt to try again. When your voice filled the room and your steps had direction, before the spiral, before the weight, before the nights bled into one, now you whisper apologies to the mirror and hope your child never sees the cracks, never sees the way you've broken under the pressure of just staying intact. But they look at you like you're everything, even when you feel like nothing. That is the only reason you're still here. Because it broke the world, the rhythm, the meaning, but not your bond to the one who still reaches for your hand. You dream of a place where no one knows your sadness. A new town, a new job, maybe even new friends. A clean slate that smells like morning air and doesn't echo the person you couldn't be. You don't need miracles, just a reason, just a moment, just enough hope to make it through another week. And if anyone tells you that depression is just sadness, let them try carrying this invisible weight while pretending you're fine so your child can sleep without worry. You once thought you were invincible, that people like you never fall. But now you know better, we all fall. Some of us just choose to stand back up because someone somewhere is still waiting for us to come home. And that is not nothing. That is everything.